There we go.
And we are in the pick phase of the first match of the tournament. We've got Team Sleepyface against Team Sharing is Caring. Sleepyface got first pick by picking the number 2, because that was the number. And they pick Ukonin first, so Ukonin's going to go over to their side. Now we're waiting on the next 2 picks from Team Sleepyface or Team Sharing. I think I messed that up. I messed that all up. Team Sharing is Caring is first, and they picked Ukonin.
All right, there we go. I'm pay attention. All right, here we go.
All right, and now we're going to get Team Sleepyface's 2 picks, and then Team Sharing is Caring gets another 2 picks.
All
It goes
right.
back and forth until we're finished. Just waiting on the picks now. Ukonin is a pretty good first pick. It's probably building pretty heavy spell power to get a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep.
We'll
And
see. There we go. Yeah, this is going pretty standard.
Team Sleepyface takes Ustat and Vezin. Get a hard carry and some lane control.
I keep losing things. All right. We'll see if they go like a jungle or not. Because you can just put Viz on top if they'll do the standard. Standard.
Yeah, they definitely have that potential, and it seems silly to not take advantage of it.
No, yeah. We're not doing bans, are we? Just doing picks?
Yep, no bans for this tournament. Just
Okay, that's
picks.
what I thought.
All the immortals feel pretty balanced, so I think that they decided to skip any bans.
Yeah, well, there'd be like 3 mortals to play them.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a game of Psychozin, Kyrie, and Icor.
Now, they set it up so there can only be 1 immortal in a game, or can they each pick the same?
One immortal, so they cannot. There can be no repeat picks.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's always interesting.
Yeah, I prefer it that way. Makes it a little bit more fun, I think. So we're still waiting on the picks from Team Sharing is Caring. And I don't know, if you were in their situation, what would you pick right here?
Um, they only got the Ukonin, so they got to get some attack damage.
Yeah.
Especially with the USAT, because they need a range, I think, to go against the USAT. And for the Vision, they need something to stun him or take him out.
Yeah, so that
because he can control the game.
Yeah, you don't want him messing up the team fights. Too bad.
And there they go. They did exactly. And Narya is good enough. Is a healer that, and they got the Nisus as the.
Yep.
Their gear. So that's good. Those are good picks.
So we got Nisus and Narya. Going over to Team Sharing is Caring. Now just waiting on 2 more picks from Team Sleepyface. They do get the advantage of having the final pick. You know, it'll you know, it's a good time to pick a counter pick. There's not necessarily a lot of hard counters in the game, but if they wanted to have a jungler, they could save it for the last pick. And then Team Sharing is Caring would have to adjust their strategy to take that into account, and wouldn't be able to adjust their heroes at all.
Is your stream going there?
It should be, but it's on a 6-minute delay, so it should be.
Oh, 6 man! I was gonna say I'm only a black screen here.
So it should be up.
That's a word.
Very soon.
Okay, yeah. So we're a little bit behind. All right, cool. All right. I didn't think picking was this hard.
Yeah, I thought they might have an idea of who they wanted to play. All right, Carapace and Cavalier.
Yeah,
Carapace,
Carapace is. Oh yeah, so they're probably if what I've seen, Carapace is probably one of the best jungles in the game.
yeah, and Cavalier, very good for just avoiding all kinds of CC. You know, you drop that W on an Ustat and let him just do damage.
Yeah, he's good for just nuking
Yeah.
one or more.
Just waiting on the final two picks.
Um,
Surprised we haven't seen a Lazarus or a Nether just yet.
yeah.
Both of those seem pretty popular in game. Tatiana as well.
Well, if they unless they have to use that mid, like unless you're gonna have the Nether just mid,
Yeah.
he's not because in side lanes he's the angle and all that for his arrow's not that great. So
Yeah.
unless he's playing mid, which he's an awesome mid, which is actually that's what I'd do, but they
Yeah.
might have a plan here.
Well, hopefully they have a plan. Hopefully they didn't come in completely unprepared.
Oh, that's how I'd probably do it, but it's not good. But
And that's why we are the commentators and not the players.
yeah, that's fine. Let me see if I can get the names here so I know who to invite to the game.
They should handle all of that.
Who's doing that? Like the team? Okay.
The team
Oh, right,
captain,
because I'm
yeah.
gonna do that. We just joined them. Right.
We join
I
them
should
after it's
join.
in progress.
Add them my friends though, so see when they go in.
Two more picks. Just waiting. They're taking their time with these last two picks, I assume.
Maybe they're taking it seriously.
Maybe. Maybe they want to win. 25,000 Petra points is pretty good.
That is a lot. I think the best prize is the match with the developers.
That is
I'd
absolutely
take
the
that.
grand prize. And then you get to embarrass them, hopefully.
Here we go.
Is the stream live?
Let's take a look. Yeah, we're good. Oh, that's
Okay.
really cool.
All right. Perfect.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. It looks like we are about to get the final two picks from Team Sharing is Caring. And we get Nethergist and Kyrie. Interesting.
Yeah. I've seen Kyrie do a lot better lately. She's pretty squishy, but
If you get somebody who knows how to player, then
oh yeah.
it's pretty solid. And shortly we will have the final pick from Team Sleepyface. And then we'll be moving into the game. Taking their time with the last pick, making sure they get the right one.
Who do we have left? Let's look on the stream. Um, interesting to see if we see a tank. We don't have a tank in this game. Well, there's not really a lot of tanks, but
Yeah, but even Trovok and Scorpix can both soak up a whole ton of damage.
yeah. I'm surprised we haven't seen like a Tatiana.
Yeah, I think that might be the biggest surprise.
That's one of the most prominent. Just that Tatiana on her own can take a complete Mordor. Doesn't matter who it is out of the game.
Yeah,
So
and our final pick is in. So Pycon,
there it
a little bit
is.
more attack damage. Not too much attack damage for either side. Both sides have 3 spell power immortals mainly, and 2 attack damage immortals. We'll see how that works out for them. Going to switch into the game now, and now we'll just wait for them to get in. I think we'll definitely see Carapace on the one side jungling. Do you think the other side has a jungler?
Um, didn't look like it.
I've seen Ukonin do it, but I don't know that.
Yeah, he's not. It's a little rough in the beginning.
Yeah,
Later in the game, yeah, he can clear a jungle in a matter of seconds. But early game, it could. I don't. It doesn't look like they are. It doesn't look like they're going to be set up that way. But
it's interesting. I'm fairly certain that Ustat will be the mid for Team Sleepyface, and
yes,
so I guess they're gonna send Nethergist up against him because you do want Nethergist mid. You don't really want him on the side lane.
yeah. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. I think Nets just has the upper hand on that, just because he doesn't have to get close to him,
Yeah,
and that's even USAT's got his range, so he doesn't get close. But I don't know if he can get close enough to him.
yeah,
So that'll be interesting to watch and see if he can get range on him.
if one of them makes a mistake, then they could be in trouble.
Definitely, yeah. Hopefully they'll join the game here soon.
Yeah, anytime.
And of course, if you don't want to watch, there's one other game going on. If anyone else wants to watch that one too.
Yeah, that one will be in. That's Team Faust and Team No Mercy, and it'll be on Tasty Stream with Brocules commenting with him, and it's own3d.tv/tastybacon, I believe.
That is correct.
All right.
I think we're both going to get. They're both games that are pretty balanced with the team, so it should be interesting. I think both games are going to be. Either game is going to be really good. So.
Yeah, and we will have some very amazing in-game commentary. So.
That is true. Alright, we're still haven't made a game yet here. Still waiting on that. And so they're best of 3 all the way through, I believe. So it's not one and done, and it's double elimination. So there's lots of opportunities. If you drop your first game, they're gonna have a lot of opportunities to work their way back through.
Being informed that maybe we are having issues with the sound.
Let me take a look here.
That is.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, that's really cool.
I'm hearing the sound from you.
Yeah, it looks like Sorry, it looks like the sound's working. I may not type. It's kind of loud. I'm gonna turn down my mic. I don't think people want to hear me type all game. Actually, Skype volume. Still haven't made a game yet. Looks like the other one hasn't started either yet. So we're still waiting on the teams to figure stuff out. I think everyone's on. I don't think we're missing anyone, as far as I know. Cheated.
I think everybody.
I haven't heard any problems from anyone yet. I don't know.
Yeah, just waiting for people to get in game. There's a little bit of confusion. I think they thought they might be picking for the second match right now, but we'll pick again for the second match once this first match is over. I think they get a 5 or 10 minute break in between. And,
Yeah.
and then um, and then we'll pick again.
All right. So I can get a good look at the lineup now. So yeah, I'm really surprised we didn't see. There's no real Provident tank except for a Pycon Cammy build, but other than that, there's you got to be careful. I think going into team fights.
Yeah.
If not, you could be in trouble.
The Narya does give sharing is carrying some great initiation without having a tank, because if you pull off a hook, that just
Oh yeah,
completely changes an entire team fight. Especially if you
purple
can,
is the best ability. One of
yeah,
the best abilities in the game.
if you can, if you separate Ustad or Veslin away from the team, I mean,
Oh, definitely.
yeah, very much changes the game.
All right.
Looks like they are still trying to get into the custom game. So we apologize. We thought that this was worked out. Maybe not.
Okay, it looks like they're hosting here now. Hopefully. Look at the bracket here. Oh, and the game is created, so we're just waiting for
All right.
peoples to join.
So they all got to join, and then then they'll all ready up and go to the selection screen, and it is a blind draft, I believe. So they pick the immortals in the order that they pick them, but they will be able to match them with any player that they want. That's a feature that hasn't been implemented into the game yet, but I think it eventually will be. So
Hopefully, yeah.
for future tournaments, it won't be quite like this.
You still hear me okay?
Yeah, I can still hear you fine.
Okay, I just turned down my mic a bit, so.
All right, still working for me. All right, everybody got one last look at the picks. I'm gonna switch and go into the game. And looks like the other game has started. So 6 minutes from whenever you hear me say that, you could hop over to their stream while you're waiting for ours to start.
In both these games, there'll be VODs after it, so don't think if you can only watch one, you'll miss the other.
Yep.
All these will be available later today.
Yep. And the every 2 hours a new round will start. So we have the round one right now, and then we'll have round two in an hour and 45 minutes. And then round three, 2 hours after that, and then the finals will be the 2 hours after that.
All right, looks like we got all the players then.
All right. Just waiting for him to get ready.
It looks like they're in.
All right. Excellent. Just give 'em a minute or so for them to all load, and I'll hop into the game and we can start watching.
Looks like they haven't joined yet.
All right.
They can't get in yet. No, I guess they're not yellow yet. That might be why.
Oh, they are. They have turned yellow on my screen now, so I think
They
that
just did?
means
Oh, okay.
that they should be in. Are you hopping in right now?
Yep, I'm joining up.
All right. I will follow. Okay, and now we're loading. All right, we are loading, and on the green team, which is team sharing is Caring, we've got Donkey 777, Chingy, Transcendence, Caring, and Estimos. And then on the other side, we got Not Help, Salady, Shower, Handsome Man, and Cheetah. Oh, we got a little bit of action here in the middle. Start.
Oh, Cairing almost got caught there.
He did almost get caught. No jungling, it looks like. Oh, the green team did take a little bit. Oh no, they haven't even spawned yet. I
No.
lied.
Red team's looking to... I think they're going to go for
Take that buff.
the buff, which is great because it gives you about about 1,000 gold lead just to start off with.
Yeah.
I don't think they've got a... Yeah. And they haven't noticed it yet.
I'm gonna take it out. Let's see who gets the buff. And Handsome Man takes the buff, so I guess it'll just give him some extra sustain in mid. It looks like that's where he's gonna stay. It'll be Pycon and Cavashir top lane, and Carapace in the jungle. I mean, of course, it's Nethagis mid and Ustat mid. Green team's got Narya and Nisus on the bottom. And looks like Kyrie is sticking to the jungle. They don't have anybody top lane yet either. It's an interesting strategy. Maybe not advisable.
No. They're going for the jungle, but they're going to lose a wave of creeps, so I don't know if that's going to benefit them in the end.
Yeah. Red team Sleepyface started with 2 totems in the green team's jungle, so I imagine they're going to be looking for some early ganks. We got some totems at the speed buff down here as well.
Some early totems.
Yeah.
They're playing. No one's going to be able to sneak up.
And you can look on the signs. There's potions on Kyrie and Nisus, as well as on Carapace. A little bit of action in the middle. Cairing almost going down, but makes it away from Ustat's dog. Wolf, sorry. I don't want to insult Ustat. Conan by himself on top. Not really being able to do much at all.
But they're not going to have a lot of pushing power at the top.
Yeah.
They'll be able to push the lane, but not... I think he'll be able to hold that on his own.
Yeah. Cairing taking more damage from Ustat. Not going down, though. Ustat looking pretty good. The creep kills are heavily in Ustat's favor right now. And heavily in Team Sleepyface's favor.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of just jungling along, but he's actually pushing Cairing back really well.
Yeah, he is. He's controlling that mid lane. Taking the last hits. Preventing Cairing from getting too much experience as well. There's no level advantage yet. They're both 3, but I imagine Ustat will hit 4 first.
I've played against Handsome Man as his Usat. He's been practicing that lane for a week or so now, so it's pretty good. It looks like they're coming to gank bottom.
Yeah, looks like they are coming to gank bottom. They've got 3 of them down there. They might just be able to catch Narya.
I think they can catch Narya. I think we're going to have our first blood here.
Oh yeah, definitely looks like it. Pop up and gank. Nisus is able to get away. It's good for team sharing his Cairing. It's not a double kill. And Nethagis is taking some time. He catches up in levels to Ustat. He's probably still behind on gold though, and as a team they are down 1,800 gold.
That's a big deficit to already be down that early.
Yeah, it's not even 5 minutes into the game and they're already down 1,800 gold.
They're going to need to pull off a gank, but I don't know if they're going to be able to.
Looks like
They're
Saldi's trying to get a gank right here in the middle. It's not going to get it. Nethagis able to get away with his spear. Such a useful skill.
Yeah. It saved him about 3 or 4 times now.
Kyrie just jungling, not ganking yet. It's got 2 items so far. Does have second most kills for the 14 sharing his Cairing.
Looks like they're just taking their time now.
Yeah, waiting for their opportunities. Nethagis just missing more experience in gold and mid. Handsome Man doing a very good job boxing and Cairing out.
Middle is MIA. Bottom is MIA.
Looks like the junglers are pretty much on par. Kyrie's got a level, but creep kills are both the same.
Salt and Carapace has the assist to get a little bit more gold, probably. Handsome Man is level 6, so he's got that spear to utilize now. I imagine they're trying to get Kyrie to level 6 as quickly as possible. She's doing a very good job jungling. She'll get there pretty soon, I assume. Once she gets 6, then it's open game to gank anybody. I just wonder if they will be in too much of a hole for it to make a big difference at that point.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start soon because sleepyface is pushing their lead.
Yeah.
Farther.
Conan completely boxed out, going back to base. Top lane, like you said, not doing any kind of pushing, but they're not letting Conan do a thing. And he doesn't have the same solo lane experience that Nethergist and Handsome Man do, and Ustad.
Yeah. Looks like Cairing's doing a little bit better at mid. He's gotten up to 6 now, so he can pretty much 1-2 his creeps away.
So taking a little damage with Salty. Oh, the Ustad Sig. Salty's gonna chase.
Might get him. Oh, no.
Axe off, I assume his Q is on cooldown, or else it would have taken him out. And Narya comes in. Ustad. Oh man, takes her out. And 4 of Sleepyface are in mid, with Nether just not far behind.
Getting no reaction from green team. They're all still in their lanes.
Yeah.
They're this could be dangerous. When the other team comes together, you gotta decide quickly what you're gonna do. You can't, especially if they're gonna go where Cairing could be in trouble here.
Yeah, they're just going straight after him. Carapace has the speed buff there and is able to catch up and cast his Q, so they're able to take him out. I think, well, they're not pushing the tower, but they're converging on Kyrie. She might be able to get away though.
Conan's coming in behind them. He might get. He's in trouble. He got completely boxed in. Oh no!
And
he got out.
He got out, but he's so very low.
Shower might get him if he ults him.
Oh, it doesn't look like he will. And
Shower's.
Yeah, he's gonna die himself. Handsome Man was able to take out Kyrie, and they're coming around back, try and gank somebody else. Not gonna happen though.
Arya's chasing. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, and they
saw her too.
Man. And now she's gone. She's dead. And they take this buff and they give it to Handsome Man again. He's got the more sustain. Not real sure why. I don't know that Ustad's the one who needs the mana regen the most. They might not care too much.
No, I think they're just going for the money lead.
They've got 4,500 up now. Almost 5,000. Conan's pushed out a little bit. Cavashier's here. Not able to take advantage though. Cavashier generally doesn't do enough damage by himself to take down a hero. Carapace and Kyrie are both back in the jungle. Nice. Ustad got a little fracas here. And Ustad goes down, but he takes Cairing down first.
He almost got out of there, but Nisus came up with his ult. That's a good job ganking up there. He could have gotten there a little quicker, but got the kill in the end.
Yep. That would have been nice if he would have been able to save Cairing. But it's good to get your carry fed, and Nisus is 2-0 right now. It's never a bad thing.
Well, she's going to be the game changer if there's going to be one. It's going to have to be Donkey.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a teleport coming into the top lane. It was canceled, now it's coming again. And it was canceled again. Maybe they're just trying to scare the sleepy face away. Kyrie
might get boxed.
Yeah. Nisus is there waiting. And looks like Nisus should be able to take out... Oh, the ult comes down from Vezina.
Good ult.
Very good ult.
And he gets out.
Kyrie goes down. Nisus not able to do any damage to Vezina. The totem right there saves Cairing from walking into Ustat. Probably good. True Vision out there for red team. They're going to take out the other totem. Oh,
Cairing can be in trouble here.
Cairing goes down really quickly. Ustat's got a pretty good initial spike, and then obviously follows it up with pretty good attack damage.
Oh, he's already up at 200 attack damage this early in the game.
Yeah.
You can get some more attack speed. It's gonna be bad for Cairing's team.
That's a pretty big nightmare. He's got that hammer fully upgraded. Let's take a quick look at the items. Nicest almost has that bow finished. That bow is a pretty nice addition, especially if you get the deflecting blade upgrade for the slow. Then it slows everybody that it hits. You can see still a very big creep advantage for Team Sleepyface, and that's reflected in the 7,000 gold advantage. Not a whole lot of action right now, just people taking advantage. This tower's going down though. I've got 3 people coming in. Kyrie backs off initially, and Conan falls down very quickly. They did not attack as a team, and ended up all falling down.
I don't even know if they attacked at the same time. With Vision coming up behind them, that was they were gonna fail at that fight at either way.
Yep. They're gonna be able to take down the second tower right here.
Cairing and Sharing did get the bottom tower in the middle of that fight.
But I don't know if it's worth three hero deaths.
Oh, definitely. I'll be right back there.
And Narya pulls Handsome Man. It's not the best person to pull. Almost dies. Is able to get out. Conan throws some damage in there, and ult comes down from Vezin. Hits 2 people. Oh, here's a signature from Vezin and Cavashier. They take down Chingy and Narya, and oh no, Narya is still alive. They take down Chingy and Transcendence. They're able to take down the tower. They're gonna be able to push the Acropolis. I don't think this is game over quite yet, but it's going to be hard for Team Sharing is Cairing to come back from this. They've got a totem in there. The one thing Team Sharing is Cairing has all of their signatures, and Vezin and Cavashier both use theirs, so that can be an advantage. They need to take that one team fight and hopefully turn things around.
Alright. The only thing with all their SIGs, though, is if Pycon drops his SIG,
Yeah, doesn't even matter.
it could nullify all of them.
Yep. And now we have a 12,500 gold advantage for Sleepyface. Looks like they're going for the speed buff right now. They'll probably give it to Ustat. He is a pretty big nightmare. You can't run away from him. Oh, but Vezin takes it instead.
That might have been a mistake.
Yeah, it might have been a mistake. Ustat only has 139 move speed. It's not very fast.
Well, with the nerf to the Dragon Potion that they did 2 days ago, I think people were still trying to learn.
Yeah.
I think that was the majority of everyone's playstyle. I know it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people have had to change how they were playing.
Oh man, Cairing just gets caught out a little bit, falls down very quickly. Pull comes in, but there's nothing to take advantage of it. This tower is going down. Acropolis is going down.
This may be the end. USAT is 3 hitting everyone right now. Unless they could get him out of the way, but I don't know. They're grouped up pretty good.
If they had an Ephegist to drop his Sig, they might be able to do some damage, but don't think they will. Kyrie drops her Sig. Pycon has his on though, and then Usopp brings his up. And so does Carapace.
Yeah, we're getting SIGs everywhere.
Yeah, now all the SIGs come down. Pycon 4 hits the monolith. Nicest is down. Nether just did drop his Sig. It backfired on him though, and he was killed. This is game over right here.
Game. Great game by Sleepyface.
Yeah, good job by both teams. But Sleepyface Sleepyface got that early advantage from the buff and just never looked back.
Handsome Man had a fantastic game, and everyone else sported really well.
Yes, they did. So